Good morning, pilgrims. This morning I want to do a quick little video on how to shrink or felt a cashmere sweater. I've had a few people ask, and it's easier just to make a video. Pardon my nerdy glasses. My glasses broke and the other ones are in the shop, so I'm wearing my nerd glasses today. Let's see. Okay, so first of all, you have to have a cashmere sweater, and I suggest you get on eBay or go to Goodwill and buy one there. It needs to be 100% cashmere. It can't be a blend. And it needs to be a men's extra large if you're a woman like me. If you're an extra large man, you might want to find an XXL sweater. And actually, they're not that hard to find. So you bring it home and you put it in the washing machine on a warm cycle. What shrinks cashmere and wool, and cashmere is a type of wool, is the agitation, but in addition, it's the change in temperature. It causes the fibers to shrink up and grasp each other. And so then there's less space in the weave, and then the wind can't get in. It's really wonderful. And cashmere is just light as a feather in your pack. It doesn't weigh a damn thing at all. I just love it. I also love natural fibers like cashmere and wool. When I find them, I get merino wool t-shirts. Cotton is okay if you're walking in the summer. I don't care what anybody says. Cotton will dry. Cotton and wool won't stink after you wash them. Some of these modern fibers, especially the ones made of polyester, after you wear these clothes for a week or two, they pick up a stink and you never get rid of it. You can wash them till God comes and you'll never get rid of the stink. So I like natural fibers. I do take a Maccabee skirt, which is nylon. It doesn't smell. And that Maccabee skirt, I can wear it for 6 weeks and just wash it every couple of weeks. And it does fine. It just doesn't hold dirt at all. Dirt, even if you sit down in the mud, you can let it dry and it'll just brush off. So I love the Maccabee. You can see my video on the Maccabee skirt. I'm not a fashionista. I don't care what I look like. I don't have to match. I just don't care. It's a pilgrimage, not a fashion show. And I want to be comfortable and I want things to be functionable. So back to the cashmere. I put it in the washing machine on a warm cycle. And when it fit, and I'll use any kind of soap. You might want to get Dreft or some kind of baby soap to keep it soft, but I haven't found that to be an issue. When you take it out, check it and see if it has shrunk enough. You don't want it too tight. You want to be able to layer it over other clothes. So you just want the weave to tighten up a bit, but you still want it big enough that you can layer it over another 1 or even 2 shirts. If it still isn't small enough, then I put it in the dryer on medium to high heat. And this is where you need to pay attention. When you put that in the dryer, you can't walk away. Every few minutes, like every 2 or 3 minutes, you need to stop the dryer, take it out and look at it, because it will shrink and shrink and shrink and shrink and shrink. Funny story, one year in Santiago, I'd finished the Camino and I had a pile of dirty clothes that I was going to do probably the next day, but this day I was going to the pilgrim's office and I had some other things to do with my group. I was staying in a private room that I had rented from a gal, a little old lady, and when I came home that day, she had found my dirty clothes and done my laundry for me, and sadly, she had put that cashmere sweater in those hot Spanish dryers, and it had shrunk down to about the size of a 4-year-old would wear. She was mortified. She felt really bad. You know, I was kind of sad, but at that point, my Camino was finished, so it wasn't such a huge issue. But you can't just walk away or you'll end up with something that you won't be able to get into. Once it's the size you want it, I take it out and hang it on a hanger and let it air dry. And that's what I also do if when it comes out of the washing machine, it's small enough, just let it air dry. You'll never have to wash that your whole Camino. It will keep you warm. It won't smell. All you need to do with wool is put it on a line and air it out. If you do want to wash it on your Camino, I suggest you wash it out by hand and hang it. Spanish dryers get extremely hot and they will ruin your clothes if you're not careful. So I guess that's about all I need to tell you. I can't think of anything else. If you have any questions, post them here and I'll be happy to answer them. And in the meantime, go check out Goodwill. They have an activewear section. I've found some really great clothes in the activewear section. And if you can't find one there, because people have kind of caught on to this, and I see a lot of cashmere sweaters on eBay. I think they're buying them at Goodwill and then putting them on eBay. I had to pay about $25 this year for my cashmere sweater because I couldn't find one at Goodwill, and I did find one on eBay. When you check them on eBay, make sure that you look at the photos good. You don't want something with moth holes or holes in the elbows. Make sure you get something that's a good quality cashmere. You also can buy cashmere sweaters. I've seen them advertised on Facebook. Funny, once I talk about it, then I get ads. I've seen some from China coming in for like $50 for a brand new cashmere sweater. Maybe you want to go that route. I don't know. I just feel like the ones made in the UK and the ones that are older are a better quality. So that's just my thing. All right, if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them, and have a buen camino.